Oh, bottles in the way. Hello, how's it going, people? YouTube. Wait to get this out of the way. Welcome back to another kind of vlog video. Haven't really been out the bike. It's really getting quite cold. But anyway, this is going to be daily life journal number 3. So straight off the bat, it's not fatty. It's not thick. So I'm still using, in fact, all my early daily life journals are moleskin. So the cover straight off the bat here, actually got this, which is this here is snakeskin, which I think I picked up from I think there's like a safari. Is it? I don't know if it's Blair Drummond. There was one down Dumfries kind of way. There's a certified Rainforest Alliance Starbucks coffee here. I've got Kopparberg mixed fruits. I've got Innocent. I think they do smoothies or something, fruit juices. I've also got this here. I've got one here and I've got two up here. This is actually fingerprints. I don't know what it looks like glue. And I've glued my fingerprints. It's weird, man. But anyway, there's not a lot in this, so this is quite a light journal. So right off the bat, we've got a number system here, which signifies this is the number 3. I've also got some stuff from my ex. Happy Valentine's Day and stuff. Which, like, it's kind of funny now that I've obviously split from my wife. It does tug a little bit at your heartstring. I'm not gonna lie. And that's when my bag tag. Oh, I can't really show. It's got my old address, my mum's address, but I've got the New York Rangers. That was like a luggage tag. So straight in, as you can see here, first page. Still got the little letter headings, and then it's still graph paper. And again, I think I've started off with basically on this day. Yeah, on this day. And some quotes on this day. Got a little bit here. I went to the airport today, arrived at the airport about 2:30, just in time to see the Tucano and then a Cargo Works 747. Packed up about 17:20ish and decided to walk into the tent to see if the co-op had those oatcakes. That's the cheese oatcakes. That's right. Do you know what? See, this is a thing, right? So you start reading this, and right away I knew there was a Lufthansa. So I saw an aircraft coming in. It was a Lufthansa A346. So I think there was a passenger emergency on board and was routed back to Prestwick. I got the oatcakes. The Lufthansa didn't stay long, was away about 18:30 and off to New York in America. I can remember that day because I seen it in the distance when we were going in. So again on this day, this is the night. That by the way, that was on the 17th of August 2011. And then there's Thursday. So I wrote pretty much every day when I did these old journals. Again, we've got 2005. Dennis Rader is sentenced to 175 years in prison. That's the BTK, bind, torture, kill, serial killer. My stepdaughter there, Kaylee, is 21 years old. That wasn't yesterday. Wow. Thursdays, I love Thursdays at Fury's nightclub. God, man, so many memories. So, as you can probably see by this time, I'm using different inks and stuff, and I've got this large letter. I actually quite like this. Do you know, it's something that I would actually quite, if I really, oh God, I'm going to get this elastic band off. There we go. I would actually like to really do that in this journal, like how I write like this. I really quite like to put like a, take up like a square just to break up the kind of page, but I don't know. I'll probably show you something at the end of my new journal. But yeah, I kind of started doing all this stuff. Like the kind of, like how I start the day, like Saturday 20th. I like this kind of, because this drops into your paragraph type thing. You can write from here, but it takes your first line away from the edge of the book, which I quite like. The only thing is I would need to get a system where I would need to leave a space and then maybe like later go back and do it in pen, not fountain pen, but do it in like a pen, which could be something I might try and incorporate that. Oh, there's Billy Bookworm. Ayr United take on Falkirk today at Somerset Park. Kick-off 3 p.m. Wonder what the score was. Oh, there it is there. Full time at Somerset Park, and it's a well-earned point, 2 each. Wow. Oh, yeah, you can see that ink there. This one is almost faded, so I think this was the same pens, but that colour, although it is quite a light mint, it is just faded ever so slightly. It's quite good there actually, probably. So I went to Prestwick that day because it said, went to Prestwick Airport, sat my arse, so I ticked Prestwick Airport. Oh dear. So I'm still quite heavily getting into, Prestwick at this point. And that's Blair Drummond, that's up. So there's a Blair Drummond we went to. I've got the receipts and everything stuck. As I say, the receipts have almost faded. So we got up 0900, shaved, showered and ready for 9:30. Mum and Dad arrived at 9:45 roughly, and we departed for Blair Drummond Safari Park just outside Stirling. Tellecountry near Stirling. If anybody knows that there's a joke there, Tellecountry, there's an advert. Here we go, quotes. Expect problems and eat them for your breakfast. I must admit, I've actually been writing in this. I have been doing little quotes, just dropping them in. Like that little bit up the top there. Life is better. Life is better when you don't care what other people think. Probably should have put a wee gap here and maybe started writing down here a little bit. That would have been better. It's my blotting paper. My old blot. Stick that there. But yeah, I quite like the on this day was good as well, but this kind of kept me writing. Oh, my nose is running. Just really get a tissue. So it was quite it was just a kind of well organised. There's another Ayr United 1 Inverness Cali Thistle 0. Oh, this is quite good actually. So, well, this is a Scottish League Cup as well. So this was. See, I actually back in the day, that was Wednesday. So I actually wrote quite a lot of pages for Wednesday with the quotes and stuff. And it was getting quite a lot. But you can see here, I put Friday, the 25th of August, but I put a post-it note and it says Thursday, not Friday. So that was a good little way at like correcting that mistake without really, Tipex and go down that road. God, work. Yeah, so this journal right off the bat is a little bit more kind of basic. You know, when you look at my first journal, then I went into the second one. Second one was quite flamboyant. It had a lot of stuff in it, a lot of kind of artistic stuff. Writing about my shift. There's Sebastian Vettel in the Belgium Grand Prix. Wow. So there's not really Zombiest Maximus Day. That means I was tired. Jeez, man. Andy Murray. 766263. Yeah, it's a little bit more watered down, this one. I'm trying to think. I'm yet to come over, like when I started doing like blueprints. My big brother's birthday. And then he's got candle times 41. That was how many candles he had in his cake. It's funny that there's not really a lot happening here. There's Tesco's. That was probably what was that? Let's see. I bet this is all faded. Bimpto Galaxy Chocolate, 6 morning rolls. Staff discount. Oh dear. Yeah, there's not really a lot. There's not really a lot in these. Andy Murray was playing today. Game Above was played the other day against Young, which he won. Yes, I'm not getting as much laughs. We're coming up. So Sunday, the 11th of September, a date after a certain incident happened that will probably live in infamy. So here we go. On this day now, 2001 September 11, obviously, was 9/11, and it was the Twin Towers. So this is probably about the only thing in this journal that kind of stands out. So I've made this. So I've got like, and if you do this, it's quite an interesting concept. So I've got the American flag, but if you look here, I've actually like got the Twin Towers, and then it's like 9/11. If you look here, if you look through this, it's like 9/11, but there's the tower. There's the other tower that's had the big spiral piece on it, and I've done an American flag and cut it out. And then I've done the American flag like here. So that was quite a nice little kind of artistic piece. But I think really, so there we go. And there's all the people that died as well. Like you've got New York City, you've got the World Trade Center, American Flight 11 and United 175, and the amount of people that died. Also in Arlington and Shanksville as well. So I put that in for a little 9/11 tribute. And apart from that, I really don't think I really did much else. There's nothing really jumping out. This might be quite I say a quick video. It's probably still going to be near 20 minutes. Yeah, that ink really does disappear. It almost looks as if there's a big gap. But I was writing little pieces at the end of on this day. I did a little piece on the on what I did, but it wasn't as much an emphasis on oh hiccups on my life. But I just wrote a lot of stuff, you know, like on this day. I don't think I'll ever go back. So there's air, win. I think we were Ayr win against Hearts. The match was 1 each at full time, then on to extra time, then penalties. Oh boy. was a great game though. Ayr would deserve to go through. So there's the Heart of Midlothian, or just Hearts in general. I don't know what the score. I don't. It says win against Hearts. Ayr win against Hearts. Why have I got Ayr win and they didn't? I don't know. And then there's my treble chance lottery tickets. So I don't know. I think they got beat. Very strange. I don't know why I put Ayr win. Yeah, so there's very little in this book. In fact, I was going to say this. The third edition of my DLJ is rather boring, if I can go as far as saying. Something about Jenson Button winning the Japanese. So Sebastian Vettel claimed third place at today's Japanese Grand Prix and claimed the drivers' Formula 1 World Championship for the second year in a row. Ayrton Senna. There's a little quote. Yeah, he's a good. Senna was a great guy. You know, if you never go for a gap, then you're no longer a racing driver. Yeah, it's so far there's really not, and it's like this is probably a book that's like a standardized edition. Like I kind of got it in tune into like layout and format and sort of like the little kind of headings and stuff. So I don't really think I did much in these days, like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't think I actually had any input. Because sometimes when you write a journal, like doing it every day, I mean, I was probably starting now to get to a point where like writing quotes and then on this day and writing all that, you're talking about maybe 2, 3, 4 pages of text. So I think I actually started to not do Dad birthday, 68 years young. It's a feather off my daughter's earring, I think, that I kept. But yeah, not really a lot in here. It's quite good. Look at the Halloween. I've got like, it's like a kind of pumpkin H and there's blood dripping. It's a wee knife. Things like that were quite good. But yeah, this is actually really quite a basic journal. As I say, not really a lot. As I say, I'm starting to miss days out now, which is kinda. And there's also Remembrance of Poppy. In fact, this looks like could be. Is this the last page? Yeah, look, I've got just that. Actually, the writing looks actually quite good when you see it in the phone there. So this is just all Prestwick Airport movements for the last little bit. And then there's Prestwick Airport movements in the back cover. And then it says the end. And that is it. So that wasn't... What have I got in here? Oh, there's my... So there's my... There's my twin towers that I cut out. So I've actually kept the... It's kind of symbolic that they're no longer there. That's why when I cut them out, it's like an empty space, but that's the actual towers that I cut out, complete with the, I don't know if it's south of the north tower, had that little piece. So I've kept them, which is quite interesting. So that's that's the end of that journal. As I say, quite a boring journal actually, if I'm honest. Again, you've got the daily life journal on the side there. So yeah, that's so kind of like bring you right up to date with my new journal. So I actually made this. So I've made this cover. So when you bought this book, it came folded. So there's a cardboard box around it, and it folded over, and it had one of these on it. So you actually get another spare binder, but it's just a cardboard. You can actually see where the fold is. So what I'm going to do is, I couldn't find tape, so I've basically cut these out like a little angle piece, and I'm going to sellotape these in here so that I've got a little, I can put stuff in, a little folder. And I basically just cut it out and just slotted it in. So that's one way of using your, so yeah, how it came in. It came in like a box. So this is my journal so far. I'm really liking it. I'm kind of putting in little quotes. See there, in that quote, I put a little gap. That's what I should have done. But I don't know if I'll do that. I would maybe potentially like to do something else here. Like, see how we've got this gap here? Like when I did a quote, but I don't know whether I want to do like something with the first letter, like Wednesday, because it's always going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I just, to be honest, I just like having it like this, just plain, just put it in and that's it, done. I don't need to worry about coming back and putting a like embellishment into it. I think I'd rather just keep it, you know, quite basic. But again, this paper is absolutely phenomenal. It's the lightweight paper, but I mean, when you think that's a heavy phone ink and there's just no bleed through. Well, you can see a little bit, but it's not that bad. But yeah, I'm just loving this, absolutely loving it. It's, so far, I just like it. I like the format, I like the system. It's just good. But I really don't need that in there. I'm going to put that in the back. Need to get sellotape. I bought sellotape just to put those little end plates on for my holder. I don't know, I honestly do not know what I've done with it. I bought it for, I sent my passport away and I had to sellotape the address label and sellotape the package up. And for the life of me, I don't know what I've done with it. It's there somewhere, because I was going to glue these in, but if I sellotape them, because I'm going to buy, well, I don't know. I mean, this is probably going to do a job. But I'm going to sellotape these in to my book, and I'll have some kind of holder. I mean, I might actually do that good a job. I don't need to buy the actual proper traveller's journal. But I'm really happy with how the journal's going. Oh, I've got hiccups again, man. Whew. But anyway, that concludes this DLJ 3. Quite a boring affair. Not a lot in it. You know, it's got some little elements in it. But anyway, take care. Catch you next time.